American Vice President Kamala Harris was welcomed at the Elysee Palace by French President Emmanuel Macron. This was their first meeting since the diplomatic incident involving a nuclear submarine deal occurred earlier this year. The US and the UK secretly brokered a deal with Australia for nuclear submarines, which led to a prior contract between Australia and France to be scrapped and cost the French billions. The Vice President's visit comes as part of a weeks-long effort to mend fences with its oldest ally. After their meeting, both representatives announced their nations were ready to work together again. Harris's trip follows President Joe Biden admitting during the G20 in Rome that the U.S. handling of the situation had been clumsy. While he didn't officially apologize, he did concede that America should have kept France informed.
Vice President Harris, did you...
During those short moments, the press was allowed in the room. Emmanuel Macron spoke about his joy and pride in hosting Kamala Harris here in Paris in what both leaders described as the beginning of a new era. Both the U.S. Vice President and the French President spoke about sharing a common vision for where things stood and where they should head to next, and also spoke about how important, how crucial it is for France and the United States to have a strong collaboration in view of resolving some of the most pressing crises facing the world right now, including, of course, the coronavirus pandemic, but also climate change and the return to multilateralism. The U.S. Vice President's visit to France comes at a very interesting moment for this relationship, a moment where both sides are trying to turn the page from that episode of the US-UK-Australia deal that scrapped a multi-billion-dollar agreement between France and Australia in the sales of submarines. Both leaders this Wednesday evening saying that that episode is very much behind them and that it's time to work together. And to show that they mean business, Kamala Harris will be staying here in Paris over the next few days and will be attending several meetings chaired by the French president, including, of course, his own creation, the Paris Peace Forum. This year's edition is set to begin this Thursday here in Paris. And Kamala Harris will also be attending a conference on the future of Libya. That meeting is scheduled for Friday here in the French capital. Elysee in Paris for Euronews.